I think, in common with many people at the moment, I carry around with me a vast number of cables and chargers and different plugs and sockets. And the issue that's becoming more and more important in my life, and I think basically becoming more obvious to everyone, is the lack of clear standards for charging our portable devices is an issue. It's one that is raising people's consciousness of the general importance of having standards, and also making us aware of the amount of waste there is. The duplication of devices, all of those sorts of things, is causing more and more inconvenience in our daily lives, and clearly problems for our use of energy and our use of raw materials.
Do you have any suggestions as to how we could go about this and educate people, or people manufacturing the devices?
I think it's beyond the point where we need to educate people. I actually think it's the point where we need to create the technical standards and then enforce them in some way.
So you're for legislation?
I am. Well, I'm for penalising those who don't do the sensible thing. So you don't necessarily need to legislate for something if you make it so costly to go your own way. If the cost of an iPhone was doubled because of the tax on its bizarre charging device, then Apple might possibly think again about their selfish approach to the environment.
As a subsidiary question to Lift09 this year, they've calculated that the carbon footprint is roughly 1,000 Swiss francs. If you were given that sum, what would you do with it?
But for me personally?
Well, I'd rather you didn't put it in your pocket because it wouldn't be furthering the world, but what would you do for others?
I could buy myself some energy efficient light bulbs.
You could do, yes.
1,000 Swiss francs is too little money to make a major difference, and certainly within the West, where things are so expensive, it couldn't do very much. So you need to get it somewhere it could actually transform people's lives. So you need to get it to somewhere like rural India or somewhere in Africa where it can do something. Perhaps where you can use some of the... I know what to do, yeah. So you'd use it in a village to give them a source of renewable energy that they could use to charge a variety of devices, and set up a system which had standard connections. So they could charge their mobile phones and flashlights and the radio, perhaps even the television, perhaps even the computer if they got one. So they're not reliant on the grid, they're using renewable energy, but they have access to the information systems that are so transformative in the development agenda at the moment.
Bill Thompson, thank you.